Hello everyone! Welcome to our career guidance program for grade 11. So I will be your presenter, Ma'am Candy, for module 3. So the title of module 3 is Reaffirming the Chosen track. So before we proceed, let us have first our objective for this module. So at the end of this module, you are expected to, number 1, determine the different sources of information relevant to your curriculum exit. You will be evaluating the different sources of information relevant to your preferred curriculum exit. And number 3, we will match the knowledge and skills that you have to the job market demand and possible curriculum exit. So, before we discuss the content of our module, let us have first this video.
Preparing for a job? Wait, let me check the requirements that I have here. Resume. Check. Birth certificate, diploma, and transcript of records. Check. NBI and police clearance. Check. Training certificates. Check. Nice. Looks like I'm really ready for this one.
Hey, Jerome. You look so sharp today. Where are you going?
Hey, Coney. I'm going to Makati. I have a scheduled interview on the company I applied at.
So that explains it. Wait, have you prepared yourself well for that interview?
Of course. This is my dream job, so I have prepared a lot for this.
Oh really? Do you mind telling me what kind of preparation did you do to make an impression and get your dream job?
Well, it's simple. I just followed some tips from a very reliable source. I'll enumerate them to you. What to do before a job interview. Know the company. Find time to research about the company, the industry and the position being applied for. Groom to impress the interviewer. Dress professionally and conservatively. Wear clean and neatly pressed clothes. Sport a well-groomed hairstyle. Have clean and trimmed fingernails. Wear clean and polished shoes. What to do during a job interview. Be punctual. Come at least 15 minutes before the interview. Be polite. Smile and politely greet all company personnel. Carry extra copies of your resume. Answer competently and professionally. Reply to questions should be KISS. Keep it short and simple. Avoid telling jokes, using street language, and deviating from the topic of conversation. It is all right to ask and clarify if you did not understand the question. Avoid eating, chewing a gum and using cellular phones. Prepare for salary negotiation, if given the option. If the salary is negotiable and you are asked for a desired salary or benefits, you may give your preference, which may be based on your research. Say thank you after the interview.
Wow. You really are ready. I'd say I'm really impressed. You really know everything.
Thank you. I owe this to the Department of Labor and Employment. They are the one who provide me with this. This is the employment guide for students and job seekers. I downloaded one from their website. There are many useful information here regarding work, even for your own business.
That sounds really great. I didn't know that they have those kind of services. How do I get a copy of that guide?
Just log on to www.dole.gov.ph and download the file from the link there. Oh, the bus is here. I have to go. Wait, don't forget my sister's blowout later. You should come.
Sure. I will. Good luck on your interview.
Thanks. See you later.
I think I have to go home and check the employment guide. Jerome said that there's information on having your own business. It will help me with my plan.
For more details, visit www.ple.dole.gov.ph. Brought to you by Department of Labor and Employment. More than jobs. It's decent jobs.
You have the guide questions provided. You can write your answer on your answer sheets for the following questions. Number 1, what does the video tell us about? Number 2, what does it say about acquiring information before making a decision? And number 3, do you think this is all important? Okay, so you can use your answer sheets in answering the given questions. Okay, so let's continue. So in choosing a career, it is essential first to acquire information about the different sources or about the different courses in order to come up with a valid and well thought of decision. So as much as possible, you lay down all the possibilities and consider different aspects which would result in more advantageous, attainable, and viable career path. What are the sources of career information? Of course, career information available on different agencies are connected with our curriculum exits of our senior high school, which includes kolehiyo, negosyo, trabajo. Okay? So before we start, let us have first our school. So career information can be given on our school guidance office. So school guidance office can provide us career information. Okay? So school guidance office, it is being managed primarily by a registered career guidance counselor or the RGC as being mandated by RA 9258. Okay? So registered career guidance implements a career guidance program just like this one, which provides the following services: career counseling to both individual or group, administration and interpretation of career tests, referral, placement, and research, as well as information and orientation services. Okay. So what else? So the Department of Education, through its partnership with the private entities, may provide the needed labor market information in coordination with the Department of Labor and Employment. So the Department of Education, together with the Department of Labor and Employment, they gather together in order to collaborate with the partnership industries to provide us the needed labor market information. Okay? So, let us start with the trabajo. Okay. So, career information wherein it is connected with trabajo. We have the DOLE or the Department of Labor and Employment, wherein the DOLE is a national government agency that envisions that every Filipino workers attain a full, decent, and productive employment. So as well as the DOLE formulate policies, implement labor laws, and labor-related legislations in order to promote a gainful employment opportunities, as well as develop human resources, protect workers, and promote their welfare and maintain industrial peace. Okay? So, under the Department of Labor and Employment, we have the what we call the Bureau of Local Employment. Okay? So, the Bureau of Local Employment focuses on the local employment promotion and administration. Okay? So, under the Bureau of Local Employment, we have the different programs and projects, which includes Project Job Fits. We have the Labor Market Information and the Field Job Net. So, let's take a look what are these different programs and projects by the BLE or the Bureau of Local Employment. We have the Project Job Fit. Okay? So the Project Job Fit of the DOLE was based on the researches, information gatherings, and networking with its key stakeholders. Now, the Project Job Fit, it was being carried out to provide efficient employment facilitation services and respond to the prevailing job mismatch. Okay? So, underlying the underemployment problems in the country. So, it resolves to adopt coherent and innovative strategies to carry out its mandate. Okay? So, by providing efficient employment facilitation services. Okay? So, iniiwasan niya yung pagkakaroon natin ng job mismatch. That's why it is project job fits. You are fit to a particular job wherein you will work on the skills that you have. So we have also the labor market information. Okay? So when we say labor market information, the project is being resulted because of the project job fit. Okay? So which provide a timely, relevant, and accurate signals on the current labor market, such as the in-demand jobs and skill shortages, wherein we will be able to know what are the in-demand job on our labor market this time, so that you will be able to know is your skills or is your qualification will be qualified for a particular job. So that's why the labor market information gives us an information wherein these are the needed job as of this time. These are the needed job. These are the in-demand jobs as of this time. Okay? So, of course, the labor market information, this material, this career guidance program, this career guidance advocacy, it is part of the commitment of the DOLE. Okay? So, which helps job seekers, particularly you as a students, in making uninformed career choices. Okay, so by having this labor market information in making a choice of your chosen career in the future, you will be able to know what are the in-demand jobs right now. Okay, so let's proceed. So we have the Field Job Net. This is an automated job application. This is a website wherein the applicant is being matched on a vacant position wherein it can fast track a job seeker search for a job and employer search for human resources. So we have given the website. It's www.fieldjob.net. Okay. So, kasama ulit ng DOLE ang Bureau of Relations, which is the primary or the focuses of this Bureau of Relation is on the administration and enforcement of laws pertaining to labor management relation. Okay, so it guarantees that all the companies should be follow the different guidelines imposed by the DOLE or the Department of Labor and Employment. Okay, so together with the Bureau of Workers with Special Concerns. So wherein the primary focus of the BWSC is on the self-employed workers, informal and rural workers. We have the women workers, the young workers, the working children, the differently abled, the older and elderly workers, and workers in the personal service of another. Okay, so we have also the Bureau of Working Condition. So the Bureau of Working Condition focuses on the administration and enforcement. Okay, so same with the Bureau of Labor and Relation. The Bureau of Working Condition or the BWC primarily performs policy, programs, development, and advisory function in the administration and enforce of law relating to labor standards. Okay, so we have also the Philippine Overseas Employment Administration or what we call the POEA. Okay, so the primary focuses of the POEA, we have the Overseas Employment Program, of course, the protection of the rights of the migrant workers, and the regulation of private sectors. Ito yung mga recruitment agency. They are the one who regulate, okay? On the and also they are being participated in the recruitment and placement of the overseas recruitment agencies. Under the POEA, we have also the POLO or the Philippine Overseas Labor Offices. Okay? They act as the operating arm of the DOLE in different parts of the world for the administration and enforcement of the duly adopted policies and programs of the Department of International Labor Affairs. Okay? So, while the International Labor Affairs, of course, it focuses on the international labors and employment concern. Yung mga labor natin or yung mga worker natin na mga nasa abroad. Okay? So we have also the OWA or the Overseas Workers Welfare Administration. The focuses of the OWA is the administration of the welfare fund for overseas workers to be used for social and welfare services, of course, of our migrant workers. So sila yung tumutulong just in case nagkakaproblema yung ating mga overseas worker, the OWA. We have also the ECC or the Employees Compensation Commission. Okay, so it focuses on the occupational safety and health in the areas of prevention, compensation, and rehabilitation. Okay, so the ECC guarantee the protection of our workers, especially on hazardous places. Okay, so that is the ECC. We have also the regional and field offices of our DOLE. Okay, so different regional offices and field offices are operating arm for directly implementation of the different plans and programs developed by the bureaus, as well as administering and enforcing labor standards and laws. So each regional offices composes of the mediation arbitration, the legal services unit, an internal management services division, a technical services, and a support division, as well as the field officers. Okay, so we have also the TESDA or the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority. Okay, so the TESDA manage and supervise a technical education and skills development in our country. It is the leading partners in the development of the Filipino workforce with a world-class competence and positive work values. Okay? So, there are 4 training modalities available under the TESDA. We have the school-based, we have the center-based, we have the enterprise-based, and we have the community-based. Okay? So, after TESDA, we have the Civil Service Commission. Ano naman si Civil Service Commission? Okay. So the Civil Service Commission is the human resource department of our government that promotes moral, efficiency, integrity, responsiveness, progressiveness, and courtesy in the civil service. Okay? So the website is available. We have the www.csc.gov.ph. As well as, if you want to apply for a government position, you have to secure a civil service eligibility. You have to take the civil service exam. And once you pass the civil service exam, you can apply to government, to our government. Okay, so we have also the Public Employment Service Office. Okay, so the PESO, they carried out full employment and equality of the employment opportunities in local level. Okay, and are being established in all capital towns, provinces, key cities, and other strategic areas. Okay, so let's proceed now. So we are done with trabajo. So let's proceed with colegio. Under the colegio, career information available is the Commission on Higher Education, or what we call the CHED. The CHED is the agency that focuses on the Philippine higher education system, okay, to build the country's human capital towards the development of a Filipino nation as a responsible member of the international community. Of course, you can reach the CHED on their website at www.ched.gov.ph. We have also the PRC. So the PRC is a regulating body that supervises the practice of the professional. If your career path is requiring a board exam, you are being regulated by the Professional Regulations Commission, or what we call the PRC. Of course, if your career path is not requiring a board exam, of course, you will not be regulated by the PRC, or the Professional Regulations Commission. Okay, so let's proceed with the negosyo. Okay, so under the negosyo, we have the agency of the Department of Trade and Industry, or the DTI. So the DTI is being tasked to foster a competitive and innovative industry and services sector that contributes to job generation and inclusive growth, and to advance the rights and responsibilities of consumer. Okay, so we are done with the different career information. So we have questions provided. Okay, so questions. So you may write your answer on your answer sheets. Number 1. So did the information help you in setting your curriculum exit? How? Excuse me. So number 2. What skills are needed to pursue your curriculum exit? Do you already have these skills? Next, number 3. What do you intend to do with the skills you already possess for the goal you will pursue? Okay, so again, you may write your answer on your answer sheets. Okay, so for this time, let's do some activity. Okay, the title of our activity is Dressing Up Mini-Me. Since we don't have the materials yet, So all you have to do is to draw a mini-me wherein you dress the mini-me or the doll. You dress your mini-me. Okay? So on your preferred curriculum exit. Example, your preferred curriculum exit is teacher. So you include all the tools of the profession of your curriculum exit. Just like what we had on the example of on this picture. Okay? Next, number 3, you determine the symbolic parts of the dress and tools. Say for example, a book, a uniform, a stick, a chalk, a blackboard. You can include them. Okay? So next, so in the symbolic parts, write down the skills and knowledge. Example, your communication skills, interpersonal relation, logical reasoning ability, clerical mathematical skills, and others that are needed for the preferred curriculum exit. Next, on the number 5, in the symbolic tools, write down the possible job market demands. Example, public school teacher, senior high school teacher. If your career here is teacher, this is only an example. We have also the private school teacher, a tutor, a trainer, and other possible curriculum exit. Okay? So that's all for our Module 3, Reaffirming the Chosen Track. So thank you for your time and thank you for listening.